Lamborghini Supercar uses electric power from Mercedes. The Temerario and Revuelto use technology that even AMG models don't have yet. Mercedes created a new revenue stream when it lent its AMG engines to cars that didn't have the three-pointed star. You'll find a V-12 engine in the Pagani Utopia, a V-8 in some Aston Martin models, and a four-cylinder engine in the Lotus Emira. But did you know that some supercars also borrow their plug-in hybrid technology from the German luxury brand? The difference is that Mercedes, or AMG, did not technically develop the technology. Mercedes has owned Yasa since 2021, and the brand's flux motors power both Lamborghini Supercars, the V-12 Revuelto, and the new V-8 Temerario. While the combustion engine is a Lamborghini engine, the two electric motors mounted on the front axle were designed specifically for the Raging Bulls by a British company founded in 2009. Ironically, neither Mercedes nor AMG has yet to sell a car with axial flux motors. Affilterbox Performance Division is working on a dedicated AMG, a platform that will underpin a swoopy sedan to replace the AMG GT4 or coupe, as well as a new large electric SUV. Both are expected to feature Yasa axial flux motors. For the sake of accuracy, this technology has been applied to Mercedes since the 2023 Vision 111 concept, which featured a radial flux motor. This motor is said to be one-third the weight and one-third the size of a conventional electric motor, but has twice the torque. Since we mentioned concept cars, the 2010 Jaguar CX-75 uses a Yasa quad motor setup. A few years later, an EV conversion of a Lola Lehman's prototype set an electric land speed record for a vehicle weighing less than 2,000 to 100 pounds. The V-12 6.9 EV Lola Drayson hit 100 miles per hour at RAF Elvington in Yorkshire, England, beating the previous record of 175 miles per hour that had stood for nearly 4 decades. The Yasa motor weighs just 38.1 pounds and produces peak power of 148 horsepower and 221 pounds FT in Lamborghini models. The axial flux motor is only 2.75 inches thick and 11.6 inches in diameter. The oil-cooled motor has a maximum speed of 10,000 revolutions per minute. In the case of the Temerario, there is a third Yasa motor mounted at the rear. The Revuelto also has an axial flute motor mounted at the rear, but this one is supplied by Mala. The two Lamborghini models we mentioned are not the first road cars to use Yasa axial flux motors. That title goes to the Koenigsegg Regera, which went into production in 2016. The Ferrari SF90 Stradale and 296 GTB followed a few years later. Set to launch next year, Maranello's first electric car is expected to use a motor developed in-house.